What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Awesemo.com coming to you with my 3 PrizePicks picks for today. It's the MLB slate. We're looking at June 2nd, 2022. Smash that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell if you're joining us here for the first time at the Odd Chopper channel. And hey, the like button never hurt anybody. If you are a sub already, good to have you back. We have been absolutely on fire. I've been 11 of my last 12. Don't want to jinx it, knock on wood, but hey, here we go again. We're going to try to get all 3 across the board. I feel pretty confident about these picks. Hopefully you enjoy them, but what I know you will enjoy is $100 free instantly into your account over at PrizePicks. Use promo code Awesemo. Sign up, get $100 on top of your $100 you deposit. Instantly, you'll have $200 at play. We can put that to work for you here today. Plus, you'll get a free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum if it's your first time signing up over at PrizePicks. That is everything we offer behind the paywall, well over $100 value, completely free to you for checking out their site. So let's get to it. Let's try to win some money today. First on the board for me, I'm going to the total home runs, and I don't even know why this is listed. It shouldn't be listed because it's such a freebie, but Austin Riley, Ronald Acuña, and Ozzie Albies. This is a trio that cannot possibly be understated how good it is to be getting to. Ronald Acuña, if he's back in the lineup today, again, if he's not in the lineup, Ronald Acuña, this will be a voided ticket. You won't have to worry about it in that extent, but he should be leading off. You've got Austin Riley batting cleanup here for this team routinely, him and Marcell Ozuna in some capacity, and then Ozzie Albies sitting there in the 7 hole. It's just a spot where this lineup, top to bottom, has power going up against Austin Gomber. And Austin Gomber is known as a ground ball pitcher. He's a guy who's got a sub 10 launch angle on the season. Back in his St. Louis days, he was serviceable in that department, but he's giving up a 527 expected slugging with 376 xwOBA. We're just looking for the long ball here, and there's nobody better to look at than Ronald Acuña with his 500 expected slugging, starting to get healthier. Austin Riley with a 608 expected slugging with a 10-degree launch angle. That looks pretty optimal. And then rounding it out, Ozzie Albies, he only has 6 home runs on the season, 413 expected slugging, but he's almost like a bonus considering Riley is plus 265. You see better than plus 300 across the industry at books for Ronald Acuña. So I'm looking at this top to bottom as a really good play, a nice way to start off your card, plus something that I haven't talked about as much, but I'm going to go up here to the total bases as well. This is kind of a little bonus here while we're chatting about it. But if I'm looking at one of these guys to homer, why not package it with the total bases over 1.5 for Ronald Acuña? It might be plus money some spots, but I feel pretty confident that, one of these two guys, Ronald Acuña, gets the most at bats out of the trio here. So I'm looking at him. I'm going to combine the two. It's kind of a 2-for-1 special here to start off the card, but love Austin Riley, love Ronald Acuña. Ozzie Albies, a little bit of a bonus thrown into the mix here, but we're going to take the over on 0.5 home runs in Coors Field today. Optimal. Let's go. Next up for me, I am going to pitcher fantasy score, and you're going to have to get this one in quickly because it's a 3:40 start time, obviously, on the West Coast, 6:40 if you're out there on the East Coast. But I'm looking at Alex Wood here. I don't know why his number is 26.5. It should be way more than that, so click on the over. We're looking at Alex Wood as an absolute smash. Let me count the ways that this Miami Marlins offense is awful. Miami, they're in a pitcher's park. They're a bad offense. And they're especially bad against the Southpaws. And how bad? Oh, I don't know, a 78 WRC plus. That's second worst in baseball, along with just a 115 ISO and a ridiculous 29.7% K rate. And that is the highest in baseball against that handedness. And couple that with Alex Wood and his serviceable 23.7% K percentage, a sub 7% walk rate, and a low average launch angle to kind of keep power suppressed here with the likes of a Soler, some of the other bats that have it's been an enhanced Miami offense from years past, but still not performing up to snuff against lefties. So I have no idea how PrizePicks landed on 26.5 as the number here for Wood. I've got him projected north of 32. So let's have some fun here. Alex Wood, the next play, over on 26.5 pitcher fantasy score. Now let's get different. This is an interesting one, and I had really no intention of adding this to the card, but I'm always looking at these different options and trying to find any edge that I can. Pitches thrown here. I'm going to take Reid Detmers, and I'm going to take the under along with this. Reid Detmers, a 22-year-old young prospect. He had a no-hitter earlier this season for the Los Angeles Angels. They're going to be playing the second half of a doubleheader here. And it's not just the murderer's row that you get of Aaron Judge, Gleyber Torres, just absolutely on fire. These guys at the top end of this lineup. But I do think even in a spot where they probably want Detmers to go maybe a little bit further than normal, it doesn't really seem like it. Even on the second half of a doubleheader, they have enough relievers that are still intact that can be utilized here in this spot. And I see only 2 games this entire season where Reid Detmers has eclipsed 80 pitches. And one of those was that no-hitter with 108 pitches attached to it. He's gone only 61 and 73 pitches in his last 2 outings. And that previous outing against Texas gave up 5 earned runs, 2 homers. Maybe they pulled him after that, but he went 6 innings in that one, got pulled at the turn. So I really do think they're trying to take it easy with one of the best young pitchers that they've got on their staff, the best young pitcher that they have on their staff. So I only see 2 numbers over 80 there. That makes 80.5 really appealing. There's a lot of ways he can get in trouble against this Yankees offense that at the top of the order, at least in its current iteration, is firing on all cylinders. So I think taking the under of 80.5, it's the one I like the least out of the grouping, but it's kind of an exotic pick, if you will, that I wanted to throw into the mix. So he will be a part of a couple plays that I'm putting together on PrizePicks under 80.5 pitches thrown for Reid Detmers. Let's recap, folks. Austin Riley, Ronald Acuña, and Ozzie Albies, the over of 0.5 home runs. We got Ronald Acuña coupled with that over 1.5 total bases. I know it's plus money some spots, but Ronald Acuña at the top of the order. Let's not kid ourselves. I want to have all of the upside here with these two together and that play a nice power play at the bottom. Alex Wood, over 26.5 fantasy score. That's one of my favorite plays we've had all week. So fire that one up at will. And Reid Detmers under 80.5 pitches thrown. Let me know below in the comments section what you think. Good Lord, it'd be good if I could talk. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think of my plays for today. I'm looking forward to this MLB slate, even with the NBA going on, NBA Finals Game 1. Looking forward to it. Smash the over on 9 rebounds for Al Horford. There's a bonus pick for you guys. But smash that like button on the way out, subscribe button, notification bell, and most importantly, use promo code Awesemo to get that free $100. I have to come back. There I am. Guys, I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck in the MLB street.